My name is Vaibhav Parmar. I am a content creator. I works in IT industry. I like to play cricket. I'm a good listener. I'm a good writer. I'm a good in this. I'm good in that. All right, guys. Welcome back to my channel, File again. Uh, let's do this. Today, I'm going to discuss very important topic, which is really helpful for everyone who are working, who willing to work, and who want to give interview for his next job or her next job. Okay, so we are going to talk about an important question which generally ask whenever you go for the interview. It's like, tell me about yourself. I just want to discuss this because I take interviews, I do appear for the interviews, and this question every time we used to get. Whether you are experienced guy, whether you are a new, whether you are just a beginner, or you are a manager, you are a senior manager, you are a CFO, CEO, or even you are a businessman. In every field, you're going to get this question. Tell me about yourself. So, in this video, we're going to tackle this. So, let's understand something about this question. So, tell me about yourself. Why interviewer asks this question? When interviewer asks this question, they have a certain intention about it, right? They just don't want to answer get an answer from you which is very generic, you know anything which you can tell them and they were like, okay, I'm happy with this answer and good to go, right? Why interviewer ask this question? It's like to know who you are. To know who you are, it's not something like that they want to know, like, what you actually do, what actually you are, in terms of, for example, consider what I am for my family, right? They don't want to listen that, but they want to know what actually you are for them. If I am a beneficial for anyone, then only they feel or they get some interest in you, right? Or interest in me. In general life also, think this: when something appears to you and you feel it's beneficial for you, then only you're going to take interest into that or that guy, right? So you have to make sure whatever you're going to tell about yourself, that makes sense to him and interest him. See, every company want a guy who's confident guy, right? Everyone, every company or everyone want someone who's good learner, a good listener, and someone who is owning something. I mean, he's able to or she's able to own some responsibilities. So, in your answer, you need to tell them you are something which is helping them to grow their company. The word is big. I mean, if you are going to give interview to the large organization, it feels simple, but think someday you're going to reach to some place where your decision matters, right? If you are a senior manager and if you are going to tell some decision to the organization, that going to matter, right? So at beginning level, think like that. So so interviewer know who you are. You have to tell something interesting about you. Keep in mind you have to make sure that you have to tell something which interests him. So if I'm saying that, okay, tell something about which interests interviewer, what it would be. So very important thing, you need to research something about that company and something about what actually you are appearing for. So if you are going to give the interview on a technical languages, okay, if interviewer want you to hire for a certain programming languages, or if interviewer want you to have a good coding skill, right? So how you going to tell yourself that he will understand you are a good coder, right? So add something which introduce your coding skill, how you learn that coding skill, right? See, you going to tell about your name, little bit about your family background. That is what interviewer know. But after that, you need to add something which interests him, right? One of the example I just said, add something like a coding skill or a skill needed for that job, right? Next thing, you have to look confident. How you gonna look confident? See, there are certain things you can do when they have I mean the interviewer have impression that you are a confident guy. Number one thing, you have to keep eye contact with the interviewer. See see in my eyes. If I am looking like this to the interviewer and I am telling him about myself, he feel that you are a confident guy. Second thing, have a good gestures, postures. For example, if I am talking, then I have to talk very smoothly. I don't have to fumble. I don't have to do gestures like this, like that, and I don't have to see here and there when I'm talking. Okay. So, confidence not only shown how you communicate, but it also shown by how you are portray yourself, right? Then interviewers see your learning mindset. They in between, judge you on your answer, what you're telling them. So if you are telling something which have some arrogance or overconfidence, then they think similarly. You don't have to do that. You have to just speak naturally. You have to show them that you are willing to learn from the organization. You willing to give them from your input, like a lot of understanding what you have learned, what you have done so far if you are experienced guy. But also you need to understand that in every company you will not get what you want to do, right? They have a certain things already planned for you, and that only they gonna give you. So if it is not something which is you already done or you want to done and something else you got, you have to shown interest into that as well. So have that in your answer, right? Next, it's a simple formula I just jotted down when you gonna speak. For example, if you are a student, you have to show your curiosity towards your upcoming job, what is going to be offered, right? Then willingness to learn. Okay. So these things naturally need to come when you're going to answer your introduce yourself, right? And I have prepared a simple one liner answer. I'm just reading for you. For example, I'm a college student at the learning stage of my career, curious about how things work and excited to turn knowledge into real world skill. I mean, you don't have to mug up this thing, right? You don't have to, come up with this exact answer. But whenever you speak, some relevance need to come from your answer. So that will impress the interviewer. So at the last, if someone asks me, tell me about yourself, this is what I going to answer. Hello sir, my name is Weber Parmar. I'm a computer graduate. Currently, I am holding 15 years of experience in IT world. I have experience in various technologies, including coding languages like C, C++, Python, and so on. This is how I'm going to begin, and then I end up with a different analysis. I can give you more about this, but in next videos. So guys, thanks for watching this video and have a wonderful day.